It's like courting a lover who doesn't want to be loved. Mombasa Road consumes you. It stretches your patience as it wastes your time. And every time you think you have figured a solution, it mocks it with more frustrations. Like many others who commute daily to work, I have tried waking up early only to be met by a 3-kilometer stretch of tracks at Mulolongo. I have started my journey by 6 a.m. to give time to the early risers, but the traffic was crazy at General Motors and Bellevue onto Nyayo Stadium. Is there a way out of this madness?
My name is Jerry Dongo. I live in Kitengela and I wake up at 4:30. I live in Kitengela in Muigai. I have to leave Muigai at 5:20 so that I can be able to make it into a matatu by 5:30. I drive from Muigai all the way to Athi River where I park my vehicle.
Why don't you go with the car to town?
Because driving to Nairobi is very, very tiring. So I prefer to leave my car somewhere, jump into a matatu, catch up on my lost sleep, and then get to Nairobi.
While one can choose to move houses to escape the traffic, for Njeri, that is not an option.
For me, I came to Kitengela because I was able to access affordable housing. And affordable housing should come with proper infrastructure. So we should not be punished in a way because we are being able to access affordable housing, then we should be given the proper services that go along with what we are able to access.
Hundreds of Kenyans who have sought affordable housing in the outskirts of Nairobi share in Jerry's frustrations. It is likely to get worse for a city whose infrastructure was built almost half a century ago when the population was about 350,000 Kenyans with only a few cars on the road. It is estimated that Kenya is losing about 50 million shillings every day on traffic jams like what you see behind me. Now calculate that and it will amount to about 18.2 billion shillings annually. Now that is enough to fund the free primary education program in the current budget, and you will have some change.
We killed the public transport that existed. What we all knew were high capacity buses, and then replaced them with what I would say taxis, matatus that carry 13 people. So we multiplied our problem by 7 times because the buses were carrying 100 passengers and now you have matatus that carry about 13 passengers, 8 of them. So we need to go back.
In the meantime, people like Njeri will not just sit by awaiting the realization of the grand plans. I text her to find out whether she got to work on time. 8 a.m. is the time she checked in, having started her journey at 5:20. It means she took close to 3 hours for a journey that should ideally take around 30 minutes. And when the evening comes, Njeri would go through similar ordeal to get home. Like many other Nairobi roads, Mombasa Road is not for the faint-hearted. For Citizen Weekend, I am Anne Mawathe.